What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV. And today, this reaction gonna be based on the mothers. You can't let the streets break your mother heart. And that's facts. It's not worth it. So if you ain't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Now that I got y'all attention, we gonna break this reaction down to the very last compound. So we finna tap into this clip, then we gonna zero back in. We gonna break it down to the very last compound. And that's facts. Tap in, let's get it in.
Balloons filled the air Saturday night as candles lit up the parking lot where loved ones of 16-year-old Robert Shaw gathered to honor his memory.
They shot my baby in the back of his head and his neck.
Shaw was one of two teens gunned down in the parking lot of Riverwood Townhomes in Clayton County on Monday. The shooting happened in broad daylight.
The person
So now you see, like I say, like it doesn't matter what time of day it is. The streets is ugly. The streets don't love nobody. The streets are coming to snatch you from your folks real fast. You getting knocked down out there, or you getting locked up, being in jail, incarcerated, away from your family, your loved ones, and your kids. But at the end of the day, you leave your mother to hurt, and you leave your kids and your kids' mother on the streets with responsibility that you can help out with, instead of letting streets take you from your family. And that's facts. Like, after me doing time and stuff, I was able to come home and spend time with my mother for a few years before she passed away. But as I look back, like all the heartache I brought, catching time, getting into trouble all the time, I know her worst fears was them knocking on that door and asking her to identify my body. And that's facts. Let's tap into some more of this.
he was the target. And my son seen him get murdered, and my son was running for his life.
His mother, Shakia Shaw, says she was at work when she got the call.
They told me that my baby had an hour to live. So when I was there, I was sitting right there holding my baby's hand.
She tells Fox 5 she hasn't eaten or slept in the days since she watched her son take his last breaths.
So now you see, like I say, the mothers, they really suffer when it comes to this, like, because at the end of the day, they don't raise you from being a baby into a young man or a man. So, their worst fears is identifying the body of their kids, burying their kids, going to court for their kids, while their kids fighting that life sentence and all that type of stuff. The gang culture is trash. I've just seen so many friends fall victim to the system, victim to the gang culture, as far as being out, having a good life. Most of these cats ain't even been to jail, not even juvenile hall, and they just tag along with the wrong people. And when you tag along with the wrong people, it brings you bad energy, because that's not really your agenda when it comes to living. And that's facts. You gotta move, and use your head when you move. So we're gonna tap into some more of this. We're gonna break it down.
Only thing I do is cry. I ain't eating nothing today. It's just like something missing in my heart.
As friends and family members arranged candles to form the words "Long Live Rob," call to action to the youth in attendance.
And that part right there, as far as, people with the candle lights, and you're gonna get a lot of rest in peace on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's as far as the love gonna go. That could not bring you back to your mother. That could not take the pain away from your mother. And it's probably breaking their heart more with the people showing the fake love. With all the, I just talked to my boy. I just talked to him, and it seems like when a person passes away, so many people just come out the cut and be like, "I was just talking to him," and then the people that hang around them, it's like, we don't even see you people. It's the fake love, the fake energy. That's all you're gonna get living this life and being in the streets and choosing the gang culture, or just choosing to be a scammer and part of the streets, because it's still part of the street culture. But let's listen to the end of this.
16 years old. Do y'all understand that? Yeah. Do y'all understand that it could be y'all?
Now y'all see, like I say, there you have it. It's like, at the end of the day, it can happen to anybody. And like I said, on a lot of my reality checks, a lot of people be like, not me, I move right. You know, you could just be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You could be doing your daily commute. Like, you could be getting your gas, stopping to get groceries, stopping to pick your kids up. It can happen to you when you out there putting yourself in a culture and you've been involved in so much stuff and your name been dragged through the dirt. It's people that got it out for you.
This is an OG
But
call.
these mothers suffer. Like, I done seen a lot of my friends, mothers, you know, break down and lose control of their life during the funeral, after the funeral, and life will never be the same. You got to put yourself in those shoes. Like, as far as you having a kid and you raising a kid, you loving this kid, and this kid goes outside and don't make it back home, and you got to bury him. So gang culture is trash. Like, I'm not with the putting the hurt on the next brother just due to the gang culture in the past, the color you wear. You know, I done outgrew all that stuff and left all that behind me. The only way I can inflict some type of harm on another brother is, as far as, you know, protecting myself, having to do what I gotta do to get you back, to keep you away from harming me, my family. But other than that, it's really not worth it out there, you know, knocking each other down, because at the end of the day, they making up all these laws and doing all these things and gentrification and all that, moving us out, locking us up, setting us up, and letting us knock each other down. So what I be trying to put into the youth, as far as, don't break your mother's heart. Be there for your mother. Take care of her and have her back like she did with you, going through all the struggles, raising you. Some mothers be single parents. Some people drag their mothers through the juvenile system, the prison systems, and mama gonna stay there and she gonna stay down. She gonna send them letters. She gonna make them visits. She gonna answer them phone calls. Them the ones that matter. People don't understand that. So if you got a son out there or a daughter that's involved in the culture, like, your best bet to do is put your focus and all your energy into your child. Try to steer them away. Try and give them a better way. And you got a lot of guys that like their son to be up under them and take their gang names and start calling them, he lil this, lil that. You installing that into your son's head. So he's watching you. When he grow up, he's gonna hear these stories and he's gonna wanna be like you. He's gonna glorify it. This is our time to make a change for the youth.
This is an OG call.
Help the youth.
Keeping it.
Reach one.
OG.
Teach one.
Fuck.
Stop putting poison into the youth head, like Forrest being a GROG and getting on YouTube, game banging, going back and forth, doing different stuff that we shouldn't involve ourselves in. And that's facts. The reality check of this reaction right here is, don't break your mother's heart. Like, you see how the mother in the clip, she was hurt. She wasn't eating. She feel like it's a piece of her heart missing. And it is. That's what our kids become. They become our heart. So if you out there teaching the youth otherwise and wanting them to be, you know, shooters, it's not the way to go. A lot of people play different roles. You got some people that give money. You got some people that hustle. You got some people that scam. You got some people that work, and you got some people that fight. You got different traits, but you can't push all those different type of characters to be a shooter and be in these streets and being involved in this criminal activity. It's washed up. Majority of the people are doing drugs right now, and these drugs, they're all on like prescription drugs. So it's basically over-the-counter drugs that can cause your body some physical health problems. Like it could damage organs in your body. So while you running around doing these new drugs, involved in these coaches, trolling, playing with the gang culture, your mother could be crying and hurt just like the lady in the clip. So all I'm asking y'all to do is to keep your head up, stay out the way, get to the bag, and make a change. Even if it takes you grabbing 1 or 2 people and taking them under your wing and try to teach them something right. Because we all could reach one and we all could teach one. So pass it down, and that's facts. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, then that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in.